Hi everybody, my name's Karen Shearer. Yes, you heard it right, Karen Shearer, and I'm a hairdresser. If you have never met me, my name is Karen Shearer, as I said, and I am a hairdresser. I've been hairdressing for 35 years, and I have my own studio now in Clontarf, and I am just about to endeavour onto a lot of live education. I've got some special guests coming, and I'd like to just let you know that later on Onyx is going to be doing some live videos with me for fading. So if you want to let me know down in the comments, just let me know what education you'd like me to bring to you and what benefits that you will get out of live education are amazing. Yes, I understand that a lot of people don't get the time to get out and all that sort of stuff, but as a hairdresser of 35 years, I think it's very important that we get on and keep educating ourselves. As you can see, I have my Goonies shirt on, so I am inspired by a lot of the American education that we've had. Yes, Guy Tang. And I don't want these to be boring, so today is going to be a very quick one. My next one that I am going to do next week will be braiding. I'm going to do some basic braids and to incorporate braiding with updoing. So if you are interested in doing some of these live educations, please let me know in the comments. I am going to do this on YouTube as well. So if this is your YouTube video that you are watching, please subscribe to the channel. The more people I can subscribe to, the better I'll be able to do some more education for you. And I will be doing it. The education I do is going to be for free. The education we do for guests, there will be a slight charge for it. My cut goes to Hair Aid, and that's another thing that we can talk about in the future as well, is Hair Aid. Today though, I just wanted to introduce myself and hopefully be able to get you guys on board with doing some really cool live education. So thanks for joining. Now let's get to it. Okay, so one of the things that I want to bring to you today is just a little bit on upselling. Now, a lot of people think that we are in this industry to, you know, do beautiful hair, but then when we get to the bottom line, if you're working for a company or another person like a boss or something like that, one of the hardest things to do is to upsell. I have got a range of products in my salon that we do sell to clients, but I don't look at it as selling. The biggest thing that you've got to do is stop and not think of it as something that you have to do because it's boring and it's just people don't like it because, you know, you're trying to sell them something. If we are giving a client an amazing hairdo or an amazing look, and we've used certain products to actually do that for them, then what we want to do is be able for them to do the upkeep at home. If they've spent $300 getting a beautiful balayage and a blowout and toner and all that sort of thing, you don't want them to go home and use $10 shampoo. I have done a little bit of this on a blog that I've got on my website, but the hardest thing is for us to get through to the client that we're not selling it. If you don't use this stuff, if you're going to go home and use Head and Shoulders on your beautiful color that you've just used, and I'm only using Head and Shoulders as an example, it's not just a thing, like it can be anything. If they use anything that's a $10 shampoo at the supermarket, you are looking at fadage, you're looking at condition of the hair, changing the pH value of the hair, and on top of that, we tend to not be able to guarantee what we've just done. So whether it be me and my True Blondes, argan oil, silk of Moroccan, any of those sort of products. There are a lot of products out there, heaps and heaps. So whatever you're selling in your salon or what you have as a sorry, I'm getting interruption with the video. Whatever you have in your salon for your clients' retention at home, then it's up to us to ensure that they understand it. Now there's a little way that you can do it that makes it a little easier for us to actually explain to clients. First thing is, when they come in the door, I use what I call my camel humps, which is just here. Can you see that? Just see that? Okay, so it might be backwards, but it says camel humps. Now, camel humps I find is the best way for me to remember the best time and place to actually recommend something. And the first thing is when they walk in the door, you're doing your consultation, they're feeling a little bit low because they're sort of like, they don't look 100% how they want to. They've got an idea in their head. You're there to do that for them. Okay, so as you're talking to them and getting them all excited about their production that they're going to have, whether it be a color or a cut or just even a blow dry, okay, you're going to make them look 100% better. So when they get to this top area, that's when you can touch on stuff like say, okay, while I'm going to be, while you're processing and you're looking, I'm going to explain to you why you need to use certain things on your hair. In the consultation, you touch on things to look after their hair, and again, they should be getting up onto a bit of a high here, okay? So then you go ahead and just touch on your products. You don't sell them, you just explain to the clients, okay, this is what I'm going to be using, this is why I'm going to be using it, and this is how to use it. Okay, so we get into that. They've got the understanding that this is what they're doing, whether it be, okay, so when we put this color on your hair, we're using Curaplex in your hair today, so there is an at-home product that you need to use if you're having the Curaplex, simply because it helps to keep the service that we've just done for you in its maximum condition. You don't have to explain the ins and outs of the duck's bum, okay? That's one thing that if you explain too much, clients tend to go, switch off, like if some of you have already switched off my video. If not, then keep going. So then what you do is you go, phew, and you've started rinsing them, and they're getting a little bit, oh God, okay, what's this going to look like? They get a little nervous. So you don't ever talk to anybody about products or selling or retail or anything down here, or even a treatment. You don't do it here, okay? When they come back from the basin and they're a wet, shaggy dog, okay, they're not at their most responsive, okay, because all they're looking at is going, oh my God, I got wet hair. Look at me, I look like a shaggy dog. So then, as you are blow drying your service and you start looking, they start seeing the result, and they are looking at you and going, oh my God, this is so beautiful. How did you get that to look like that? That's when you explain to them, this is what I've used, this is what I've done. Okay, and there are ways we can do that. I do a full consultation and client product knowledge session as well. So if you'd like to, just let me know down in the comments what we can do there. But this is where they are feeling really good, okay, and they're looking amazing, and they look at you and they go, oh my God, I love it so much. And that's when you say to them, okay, so did you want to get some of that shampoo and conditioner today, or did you want some of that smoothing oil that I used, or the cream, or the product, or the this or the that? And then that's all good. That's when you do it. You do it up here or up here. You never do it down here. Down here, it's always, everybody, even though they walk out of the door looking amazing and feeling great, they always leave on a bit of a downer because they've got to pay you money. Okay, so you never, down at the very bottom, when they're about to pay, that's not when you ask them, okay, so do you want to get some of that today? Because they're already thinking about how much money they've just forked out, whether it be $60 for a shampoo, cut and blow dry, or however much you charge, or whether it be $180 for highlights and a blow dry, whatever. That's what they're thinking about, is money. They're not thinking about how much extra is this going to cost me. So if they want to get it, it's up here. Never sell it down here or down here. Okay, so that's my little tip for today. Next week I want to bring you some videos on braiding. So if you want to let me know down in the comments anything that you'd like to learn, please do so. And I look forward to bringing you another one next week. Okay, scissor salute, guys. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you then. Take care. Bye.